Fighters of People's Army of Donbass smashed Kiev military column which tried to flee from the Balsava's pocket last night. Defenders of Donbass captured few Kiev soldiers and German, Czech arms. Today, US-backed Kiev military have shelled settlement Logvino, which Novorossian fighters are using for controlling the road from Artyomovsk to the Balsava. According to media reports, Kiev troops can go offensive in the sector soon. Seems Hodges really believed that Kiev is in war against Russian Federation. Then US Army commander forget the words of former NATO general and military expert Harald Kuyat. If Russia wanted it, it could end the war within 48 hours by sending regular troops into Ukraine. Kuyat said it on German television in the day before Hodges' statement. So whom of officials is lying? We know the answer. US-controlled Kiev government isn't in war against Russia, but it have started war against Russian-speaking population. And Washington strategists have forgotten that 278 million people speak Russian. Can puppet Kiev government win war against 278 million people? We don't think so. The US Army will train Kiev troops fighting against People's Army of Donbass in southeast of Ukraine, US Army Europe Commander Ben Hodges said before the start of Normandy 4 talks yesterday. The start of training is scheduled in March. We'll train them in security tasks, medical, how to operate in an environment where the Russians are jamming and how to protect themselves from Russian and rebel artillery, Hodges said. A delegation of US Army instructors has already arrived in Kiev. When US-backed Kiev troops will be, how always, smashed by army of miners and workers of Donbass, genius US generals will blame Russia again. Even US-designed Captain Ukraine's shield cannot protect Kiev heroes. Apparently rebels have used secret Russian armor. Hodges will sit and strut to his cabinet in Security Service of Ukraine building. We remember, on February 10, 2015, US President Barack Obama called Russian President Vladimir Putin to once again harangue him about the Russian invasion of Ukraine before the talks in Minsk. One can even picture Putin wrestling a tiger somewhere, being handed his cell phone and told, "It's Obama." It must have been like one of those annoying telemarketing calls, ringing up over and over saying the same thing. According to the White House readout of the call, Obama called Putin to reiterate America's support for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine and to underscore the rising human toll of the fighting and underscore the importance of President Putin seizing the opportunity presented by the ongoing discussions between Russia, France, Germany and Ukraine to reach a peaceful resolution, according to the White House release. Sounds a lot like newspeak language of the George Orwell novel 1984. What is interesting about the above is the obvious. The United States, the one indispensable nation according to Obama, is not at all involved in the potentially breakthrough talks of the European Quartet. Likely, the Europeans have an idea how to solve a European problem without the US demanding obedience or threatening a world war in the Minsk today.